Hello and welcome to... Basically, I'm just recording what I was doing anyway, but I thought if I'm going to spend an hour walking through a mod to see if it works and to see what's cool about it, might as well record it. Because why not? Extra content. So, two things we need to sort out here. First of all, I've just had a look around Immersive for Dawnguard, and it looks pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure... Not 100% confident, but I'm pretty sure it changes as you progress through the Dawnguard storyline and more stuff gets added and like the fort gets cleaned up and whatever. So we need to do that eventually. And also I just installed a Immersive Dayspring Canyon mod and I need to see if it's compatible. And I think I've already gone too far. Where's the entrance? Wait, I can just do this. Come on. There you go. We're basically just here. It's literally right. So yeah, you got Dayspring Pass now and Dayspring Canyon leading up to Fort Dawnguard. I need to see if these are compatible. I assume they are because they're just two different world spaces, but we need to find it. So, how does one get into Dayspring Pass? Dayspring Pass, anyone? A cave, perhaps, is what I would assume. This area looks bit different than it was before. You know, I haven't been here since I put all these mods on. You still got the random high elf just trotting around. I cannot fast travel. You cannot fast travel where enemies are nearby. Good to know. Well, you know what? It's this way, so we're going this way. You know what as well? Give me some of this. There you go. That's what you like to see. Oh, it's literally up here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so they moved the Dayspring Pass way closer. That's kind of funny. Just the clipping of the border right there. Was that always there? I don't know. So the entrance to Dayspring Canyon is moved way up to the border and on the left here, which is kind of cool, but at the same time this clipping kind of ruins it a little bit, but it's fine. So we're going to Dayspring Canyon. Well, it says Dayspring Canyon, but it's meant to be Dayspring Pass, right? So we're in Dayspring Canyon already. Wait, this is just a normal... What the frick is a Dayspring Pass, then? What? Just this? Oh, so all the mod does is... I mean, not to belittle the mod, but I thought it added like an entire new world space connecting Dayspring Canyon to here. But it actually just moves the entrance up further. Should we have this? It's... Yeah, maybe. It's cooler. But that little drop off on the edge is a bit annoying. You can't go like past here either, which makes it very annoying because... means you get stuck trying to go in there. We may or may not keep this one for the Dawnguard video, but it doesn't matter. It's compatible. We know that now because it just moves the entrance. Anyway, I was running through here. First of all, this mod is pretty cool. I will show you. There's like ruins leading up to the fort now. Hello. There's a broken house down here. Cool broken house. Floating ivy. That's probably a me problem. The boat has always been there. I doubt there's any stuff in the ice, but there could be. I have not checked, and I'm probably not going to. Up here, you got more ruins. Looks cool. Another broken house. They love their broken houses. I haven't actually checked inside here to see if there's anything. It doesn't need to be anything. It just looks dope anyway, but okay. I'm also using a texture replacer as well, which I can't remember the name, and I think I remember the name in my head, but I'm not going to say it just in case it's wrong. And then I'm messing up someone's name. So it's better to just not give credit at all. You'll see it in the Dawnguard video, though. And then you got this big gate here. You come in, and you got more walls and stuff, which looks dope. You got a little border thing here. You got a little room in there that I thought connected to go up there, but it doesn't. It's literally just a sit room. You just sit in it. if you wanted to sit. And you can... There's a lot more, as you can kind of see, actually. If you see up there's that, like, glass tower thing, and there's, like, this sticky out thing here, which that there, this room, was that worth zooming in? You tell me. Is actually like a temple room, floating lantern, because I've probably got different trees on or something. And we'll have a look at that inside, and you'll see when I get inside why I'm thinking it changes as you progress through the quest line. It probably actually just says on the mod page, this changes as you go through the quest line. But who reads mod page? It's a bad message. Read the mod pages. Okay, so you get inside. It's dark as fuck. This already looks pretty cool. It's not that different here, though. We've got a torch just in case. So yeah, obviously it's all cobwebbed up and shit. But, oh, this is the temple room that I was on about. Look how cool this looks. And this is Stendar, I assume, because it's a shrine to Stendar, even though I'm not sure if that's lore friendly, but whatever. Also, I love that it adds these transparent windows. Obviously, it's not seamless because out there is not the actual outside. It's just a faked outside. But the fact that he or she, they went through that much effort to like recreate parts of this, just so when you're looking through there, it gives some air of immersion. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot, especially this stuff. Like it adds a lot to mods when you can see through windows and they're not just like... It gives the illusion that you're not in a separate world space, at least. Even though we all know we are, but that's fine. Also, this skylight, there's a lot more skylights around the place, which is cool. This goes to Dead Drop Falls. It's pretty the same in there, apart from it does connect a bit later on. You got cool rooms in here. I don't know why I'm like actually showing all this stuff that I've already looked at, because the main reason I need to record this and look around in the first place, this is pretty the same-ish, apart from it's a bit cooler, is I need to test it when the Dawnguard questline is progressed, which I tried to install like a 100% save so I could come back once everything's done and have a look. I can't fucking find it. I'll look again in a minute. You won't have to see that. But yeah, this place is pretty cool. This is like one of my more favourite areas because it's like the old Dawnguard place. Like you can imagine this is like the new renovated fort, even though it's pretty beat up anyway. Another skylight. This is like the old fort before, where you would keep a vampire and clean like a vampire broke out. Oh, I get it. Oh my god. It's only just clicked in my head just now. So the lore behind this fort, Dawnguard, was the old Dawnguard, like a Jarl's... Why can I not say the word Jarl? I can, but not... I say like Jarl. Anyway, a Jarl... a Jarl's... Jarls? How does someone say Jarl, like plural Jarl? But it's not plural, it's like ownership. Jarls... Basically, the Jarl of Riften's son got turned into a vampire. He built this fort and kept him here. And then, like, built the Dawnguard to protect him or something. And then something like... I might be making this bit up. Like, he turned all the Dawnguard into vampires because they were more powerful. And then they became what they sought to destroy. And now it's only just clicked that this area back here, the old part of the fort, was clearly... This is where it's being kept, in this little room here. It's a pretty sad life. At least you got some daylight every now and again, even though he's a vampire. And then clearly he broke out with super strength and turned everyone else to vampires. Cool little lore addition. If that wasn't meant to be intended to display that, well, just good visual representation of whatever then, but that's pretty cool. Whatever. Anyway, we're going upstairs. Because outside is pretty cool. So, up here, looks pretty the same. You got some, like, new areas and stuff. The layout, you can already see there's some cool stuff around here. The layout is different, because it seems more open up here. I think. I didn't really look before. It's been a while. You got a Dawnguard shield, if you want to Captain America that shit. Standard here, you got some more arrows, you got some like decorations, but this door here will go in a minute, and you've also got these greenhouses, which was my main thing of like, this must upgrade as you go in, because this is a bit broken and fucked up and not very usable, is it? But it looks very cool. It looks very cool as like an ancient broke up thing, but I assume as you get further into the quest line, you've also got this, that they become cleaned up and you can actually plant things and they look nice. I did not see the body. Oh, he's dead. Oh, you should not be dead. How did that happen? You're the guy at the door, right? Can I... Oh yeah, that's the guy at the door. Well, he's dead. I don't know how he's dead, but his body's up here. Good to know. And this is Dorak. You're meant to be down below, but okay, you can stay up here. That's cool too. You know, whatever. And this room here, right? I was like, oh, I want to go inside this tower. And I was like, this door's boarded off, so I'll just TCL through to see if you're meant to be in here. And there's lots of stuff in here. So clearly this opens up at some point and probably gets renovated or something. And you can come up here. Which is why I'm like, we need to test it once we've finished the Dawnguard quest. Also in here. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So I will try and figure out... I'll try and figure out how to get the new save. The 100%. Oh, I didn't show this. So if you go in here... That's wrong. I did an oopsie. Never mind. If you go in here... 2 dead drop falls, which you couldn't access from the roof before, I think. You come into kind of like a top area of it, which you can't access the below area unless you just jump down this hole. But you've got this kind of like ruined tower bridge thing, and it takes you all the way up to that one tower on the top of the cliff. For almost no reason at all. Perhaps when the place gets upgraded, there's something here that's actually significant. Maybe you can shove Auriel's bow here, and it floats. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. What's wrong with my mountain textures? I don't know. And this is just like that tower that is on top of the entire fort. So yeah. I'm going to try and get a save to work while it's 100%ed, and I'll be right back. Okay, hello. I've managed to load some random 100% save game I found on the Nexus. I've just got a bunch of crap now. Good to know. So... now we need to go back to Dayspring Canyon and see what has changed. It's a bit foggy. We have Shadowmere. Good to know. Beast form. We're also a werewolf or a vampire? We're a vampire. Jesus Christ, we have stuff as well. Okay, I need the weather, please. Weather. Clear, please. Wow, what a nice time of day. Hi, Shadowmere. You just stay there. Okay. Let's see if this works. What's changed, motherfuckers? Anything? Anything at all? We also should just do that, just in case. Oh, we are a vampire, so does that mean we completed it through the vampire quest line? If so, oh. This is repaired. Okay, this is working. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Still floating ivy, that's fine. I can disable it for the video. You probably won't have floating ivy. That is a loud waterfall. This gets repaired, which is dope already. And it's like a little fishing hut. Cool. Cooking pot. There's a boat up here now. I don't know where you would go on the boat. Onto that and then come back on shore again. Is this any different? Nope, still the same. Good. Ruins. The ruins are still ruined. CERN.
How hard would it be to feed a few extra mouths?
Oops. You've got random vampire scout. Don't worry, I'll take care of her as well, I guess. You've got this house here has been repaired. You have an apiary now. Apiary, whatever you fucking call it. You got farmers now. So as you upgrade, you get farmers and gourds. we have the Dayspring farm. This is cool. See, this is why you need to test things out, because in the video I would just be like, yeah, it has like ruins around the place. No, they get built, motherfucker. They get built. And it's just a standard interior, but that's fine. It's cool, nevertheless. Okay. That ruin still says, why is all of these vampires? Ow. Didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. Anyway, you've got a bench around a tree. Okay, that can chill. Bench around a tree. Do not know if the bench around the tree was there before. This is still ruined. Still looks cool though. I would actually rather it stay ruined because it looks pretty dope. As you're coming up here, it's exactly the same. Would have been cool if they like cleaned up these rocks and opened that door, but it's fine. I'm not judging. Actually, it wouldn't have worked because, yeah. Anyway, don't know if these defenses were here. You can scroll back in the video. That's the same. This seems all the same. These defenses weren't here. Okay, so they added more defenses. They did this wooden gate. There's a door here now, or just a guard booth or something. This wasn't here before. That's with a question mark at the end. Some more fire. That fire might have been there before. You got like a butterfly nest or something. I actually don't know what that is. A bird nest, I suppose. Chicken nest. Don't know how you're going to get up there, but probably just a bird nest. You've got cows now under the farm. Oh, this is what these walls were here for. Okay, because I saw these walls before and I was like, I mean, they're cool walls, but like, just a wall. Now it's to build a farm. Yo, Dawnguard's side of the quest is looking pretty dank if this is what you get for doing all of it. Trees. That's the same. This is all pretty the same. I'm just going to quick save just in case. You're alive! Good for you. But I don't like change. And inside, this is where the magic should happen. It looks exactly the same. Don't worry, they'll be different. It's cleaned up, right? Yep, so there's no cobwebs. All the boxes are gone, which I'm not sure. No cobwebs. We will... Do we have torches on this character? What they gave me? What the frick? Okay. We can add a torch. Where is it? Player.add item 0001. I know you don't have to put the 0. Someone told me that on the Fenderix thing. It's just... My brain. My brain says put the zeros. Anyway, torches. I hear the trolls. Okay, so this is all cleaned up. There's no cobwebs, which is dope. This looks sick. So this area, this corner here looks a lot better now. This looks way more packed, yep. Yep, for sure. Okay, guys. Nice conversation, but STFU just for a minute. This is obviously a lot more done up because that's what happens when Gunmar moves in. I knew his name, trust me. Obviously that bit as well. Yeah, so pretty much everything's upgraded. Now, this seems brighter because I think these light sources weren't here before, which is good. Because I couldn't really see what this was before without a torch. And you got the trolls. This area, I don't know what it would have looked like before. I don't think it was this big, but I'm not going to say that in the video that it's got bigger because I don't know if that's true. Okay, you guys are pretty standard. Cool. I want to check the greenhouse stuff upstairs especially. You got the well. There's still a well. The targets. Is there more light sources on the targets? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, everything's just tidied up. Which you would expect from the fort getting tidied up. The food area looks good. Okay, let's go to... Oh, can we check... Is that Serana? Oh, yo. Is she human as well? That's adorable.
Do you need something?
Yeah, come with me.
Another adventure.
What a lass. What a lass. Can we get a face light on her? Let's give her a little face light. There you go. Anyway, you can follow us along. You got a Daedric dagger? Well. Anyway, we want to check that old Fort Dawnguard area where that guy was being kept. Around here. So is there dogs in here? Was I right on the dogs? I was right on the dogs. Shaolong and Bran, right? Yeah. It's not Shaolong, it's Skaelang, whatever. Mine sounded cooler. Blister War. Or Bleeding Crown. You got guys training. This is pretty much... I don't want to say this because I'll probably be wrong and then people will be like, he changed so much. This looks exactly the same as it did in vanilla. That's probably going to be the same. I want to find... Oh, the temple room. Okay, I don't know if the temple room was like dirty before, but in my head it looks exactly the same, which is fine. You need to chill on the anime sprint, girl. Florentus Banius. Was that his name? Something like that. Where is... Okay, I need to chill on the anime sprint as well. Where's the flipping... It was back where it was, wasn't it? There's like a cave over here, right? Ah, this one. I doubt anything's changing here because it's an old part of the fort anyway, but, you know, it's worth checking. Nah, they haven't really renovated it. It's still just evil torture chamber of death and doom. And... evil bedroom of death and doom. Okay. Good to know. Upstairs we go. What we got? Tapestry, the same. That looks cooler. We're going to go over there then. I see. Okay, this is just cleaned up. There's like more furniture. Oh, fucking hell. Have you checked this bug, Everglade? Oh, God. Let's just send this to her. That's funny. So that if you don't know, that's the conditional idols mod that Rhea Everglade made. And when you're naked, it obviously covers your private parts. And didn't know it did it on the mannequins as well, which is pretty funny actually. This area is just way more like furniture, and you're naked as well. You're not even... That's funny. I wonder if you you can't even disable them. Never mind. Whatever. Anyway, this is more just fleshed out and stuff, I think. I don't know if this is actually Isron's room. We'll check the other side as well. This might be the spare room, and then this might be Isron's room. Which makes more sense, because... got the tactics and stuff. A bath. Oh my god. Why would you keep a troll in the room with you? Oh, this is adorable. This was here before, but still adorable. Now, I don't want to question whether this is for protection or for some other uses, but... let's just not ask any questions and head up to the greenhouse area. Upstairs, please. There are also on some of these towers, like also this... Yo, that's... Okay, no one understands why I'm so hyped right now. I came up here before in the old one. Obviously, I didn't show it. And this was just a door, and I opened it, and it didn't do anything. It just kind of creaked open a little bit and then closed and didn't take me anywhere or none of that shit, and it just didn't work. And I was like, oh, that's annoying. It's now a library. That's sick. This is why you test things, because you find cooler stuff. Okay, it's tiny, but it's still... Okay, we can go downstairs. It's okay. Also, this was that tower Maybe I'm just wrong, I don't know. But it's still cool. You got your classic chess asset. Love to see it. You got your globe asset. I still love that one. I wonder who made all these like famous assets. Fucked up shadows. Wouldn't be right without it. It's probably a me problem. Nope, it's a... Well, it doesn't look that fucked up now. It looks a little fucked up. Doesn't matter. It's just a very tight little library, which I guess is fine. Disenchant font, enchanter, workbench. It's very claustrophobic, but you know, if you're into that, you're into that. Imagine working here, sat at this desk all day, with this people walking up and down. It doesn't matter. Hey, Serana. Gonna budge out my way, love, please. Okay, this is an issue. You're gonna have to. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so that, yeah, there's a library that's been added. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And then finally you have Dayspring Canyon, which is on the roof, and this is where I expect a lot of the changes are going to be. There's plenty of them downstairs, trust me, you're not getting short-handed downstairs by any means. But up here, okay, this was a different entrance, we might have to TCL up there, but I'm pretty sure this wasn't a fire pit before. There might have been a tent here before, I don't know. Okay, Serana's very eager to sit on that. Let's just go way up here. Okay, so this is pretty the same, it's just clean, there's more NPCs. This already looks more fixed, you can see the green in there, which is good. It's a lovely evening. You got more NPCs up here. Vori. Got another. Got a brewery thing, a keg of water or something. Got the doors, and yeah, so it's still like overgrown and stuff, which is actually kind of cool, but it's obviously cleaned up and very usable now, and glowing wheat. You can sit in this area, you can play whatever that is. Yeah, this is dope. This is dope. You can't plant your own stuff, but that's fine. Maybe the other one is plantable. Even if they're not, I'm fine with it. It doesn't need to be a player home, it just needs to be cool. This is the same. There's like some more planters and trees and stuff now though. That looks gorgeous. Don't know who this chick is, by the way. Whatever the character's name was from the person I stole this save from. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is opened up and there's more lights in there now. Okay, we'll check that out last-ish. Yep, this looks great again. This is obviously more of the alchemist's greenhouse rather than the food greenhouse, which was the other one. Gorgeous. Amazing. And then you've got this tower here. Good flickering light sources. Love to see them. I'm actually going to keep the torch off because it looks more ambient like this. You kind of ruin it with it on. Unless I need it. Got some windows. This area, obviously, there's torches and lanterns in here now. This is like your alchemy area, which makes sense because the alchemy greenhouse is below. Also, new chest asset there. Cool. More just alchemy shit. I guess you can plant your own stuff here. No? Doesn't matter. No one cares, really. And then, oh, this place is way better now. So you've got water, a sewer system, a drainage system, as you would call it. Oh, this is where Dexian, that's what I said, right? Smokes his bong, because he's high.
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
Yep, he's got no eyes, and he's like, there's nothing for me to do now as a moth priest. I can't read Elder Scrolls, I can't do anything. So I'm just going to sit in the top of a tower and smoke moonshine. Moonshine? Moon sugar. Anyway, this was the last thing we wanted to test, which was what is now up there. And the answer is... Never mind, I have to walk up there. I forgot about that. Forgot about this part, sorry. We've got... Wow, okay, the game sound just popped in. This is exactly the same. Wouldn't expect it to be different, to be honest. Those lights might be new. I don't know. Maybe that goat horn is new. Maybe it's not. I can't remember. Another fire pit. Okay, so it wasn't my idea of Oriel's bow you put here as like a safekeeping place. Why does the game sound always pop in like 10 seconds after? I don't know why really this bit is here, but it looks cool, so you might as well let people go to it, I suppose. And the bird nest still here? Yeah, this is very pink. Jesus Christ. What is going on with the weather at the moment? Chill. What is going on? Why is it like blood? Can we... Hello? Can I just... Fog. Dark blue clouds. Eclipse. See, this is what it should be, right? When... Well, there should be a quest. Well, there is. Is there? It's like a quest when you complete the vampire side called, like, Destroy the Dawnguard or something. Where you go into the fort and murder everyone. Imagine a battle. There should be an alternate version where you have to defend the fort and everyone's on the rafters shooting down. There's a blood red sky and Harkon and shit. We're all coming in, shooting shit. I don't know, whatever the fuck. Flying up with bats and there's a giant battle. It would be cool. Would it be possible? Probably not. But a man can dream. This is why Samson had so much potential. And I say had, it might still have more potential. If we get to a point where I can keep doing it. Because this is the type of stuff I would want to film. I would set up like... Anyway, we're going off track. That's pretty much it, isn't it? So, moral of the story. It's good to test things that you think might be the case because they often will be the case, and if they're not the case, then at least you know they're not the case. Did that make any sense? Nope. But it's a lifelong prophecy and a life lesson that you should always take with you to the grave. And that's it. That's it. We're done. Congrats. I don't know how long this video is edited down to. It's 52 minutes for me. Probably about 20 of those minutes were in the middle, me trying to figure out how to get this save to work. But I have now successfully tested Immersive Fort Dawnguard. Are there more stuff I didn't find? Probably. Does it matter? Not really. You can find them for yourself. That's the fun of mods. And Serrano's just chilling. Good to know. So, thank you for watching this, if you decided to watch this. This was another one of those Fendurix Magic World videos, if you remember that one from back in the day, where I was just like, I'm going to test the mod anyway, it's a new thing, I'm going to discover stuff, might as well film it. So this is what you got. Probably a shorter version of that though, because I think that video was like actually an hour long. Anyway, thank you to Jundobr, who I got this save off on the Nexus, for spending all their hours playing the game so I can just profit off it afterwards and not have to do any hard work. I don't know if this is coming out, I said this in the Fendurix mod, I don't know if this is coming out before or after the Dawnguard video. So you've either saw this mod or you just showcase and now you know the story of how I figured it out. I say figured out as if it's actually a challenge to walk around and look at stuff. Or if this is before, then you got a sneak peek. How cool is that? Pretty cool. And for the 15,000th time, I'm actually going to end it this one. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Bye-bye. Take care.